Hello friends and welcome to this video on the neutral English accent where we are going to practice two different sounds, ch and j with ras. So let's begin. Alright, so ch is a voiceless sound. Obviously it is coming from the middle part of the tongue that touches the back of the alveolar ridge. It's quite theoretical, but as a matter of fact, it's just a ch sound, which I'm sure it's very easy for everyone to pronounce. So let's do some practice here. So ch in the initial, middle, and ending. So let's do the practice with the words. Chicken, Chinese, chocolate, chips, chin, French, bench, beach, couch, chase, catch, stretch, hatch, inches, ketchup, pinch, keychain, chew, march, lunchbox, chest, cheetah, speech, wrench, cherry, peaches, pitcher, chili, branch, church, furniture, temperature, coach, choose, cheap, chapter, challenge, champion, chariot, Chinese, charming, childish, chimpanzee, adventure, infatuation, cultural, habitual, literature, exchange, intellectual, future, factual, miniature, amateur, achieve, agriculture, nachos, punctuate, sandwiches, premature, touch, watchdog, teacher, chief, nature, unapproachable, reach, cheer, chat, bench, itching, switch. Alright, so moving on to the sentences now. I'm looking for a cheap car. They'll probably win the championship. I ate too much pizza. I bought a lot of potato chips. You could meet for lunch or dinner. We have few sandwiches. There are so many choices in this menu. He is a champion. Matthew sat down on the chair. Will you get me a new piece of chalk? Gracie put a check in the box. They did a cheer at the auto rally. A cheetah can run as fast as a car. I would like a milkshake with a cherry on top. The man's chest was muscular. The chipmunk rested on the log. Their job is to chop down trees. Will you share your chocolate? We played with the beach ball in the pool. The baby is happy in her high chair. He has grown 4 inches in a year. I have a sandwich and apple in my lunchbox. This restaurant makes the best nachos. Georgia grows the most delicious peaches. We can see the statue at the art gallery. The park bench had many birds on it. The tree branch had broken off overnight. Let's play hopscotch at recess. Our cousins will visit in March. We are going to ride horses on the ranch. It's quite interesting. All right, so moving on to the reading paragraphs now. So the first one is a lunch interruption. It was time for lunch. Chip wanted to eat lunch on the beach today. He walked to the beach. There were no benches, so he sat in the sand. He opened his lunchbox and found chili, cheese, a sandwich, a cherry, and some peaches. He took a bite of his sandwich and began to chew when all of a sudden his chin started itching. He was getting sand flea bites. He grabbed his lunch and took off like a cheetah. I guess I'll go eat in my kitchen at home, he thought. The next is day at the zoo. Our teacher, Miss Child, is teaching us about the ostrich. We went to the zoo to see an ostrich. We also saw a cheetah. There was a farm animal area where we saw a chicken. I bought a keychain at the zoo, ate my lunch on a bench, and shared some of it with a chipmunk. It was fun to watch all of the animals. Our class let out a cheer when we saw the ostrich run. It was fast. I wanted to feed the ostrich some chocolate, but the zookeeper said not to. The next is HOPSCOTCH challenge. In March, I took chalk and drew some squares to play hopscotch on. My friend Chase and I wanted to play together. I drew the squares on the sidewalk close to the church with this chicken statue. I asked Chase to watch and check if the squares were in the right order. He told me one of them was a few inches off. I told him that I moved them to miss a big tree branch. We started playing. I pounded my chest after beating him 3 times. I would still cheer for him though. Alright, the next is the j sound, j. So j. Now moving on to the initial, middle, and ending. Jar, jungle, jump, job, gem, bandage, budget, agent, age, bridge, edges, fudge, magic, jeans, judge, ridge, object, major, jaw, jet, pigeon, jog, juice, joke. Project, soldier, cabbage, college, urgent, courage, imagine, damage, jump, Josh, manager, oxygen, reject, language, knowledge, giant, marriage, register, package, suggestions, vegetables, intelligent, apologize, sausage. Jungle, storage, journal, gender, genuine, generous, ginger, giraffe, geometry, generation, Germany, gymnasium, gingerbread, jaguar, Japanese, jealousy, jelly beans, jawbone, junior, juvenile, justify, jelly, joyful, journey. Moving on to the sentences. They have a large house. Just put it on my desk. You ought to look for a new job. There is some juice in the refrigerator. Just don't drop the jar. She earned an average wage. She's coming in June. Put this jug on the table. The giraffe has a long neck. He ate toast with jam. Japan has a white flag with a red circle. He hung up his jeans. Do you want some strawberry jelly? The jet flew in the sky. She's writing in her journal. I want juice for breakfast. It is fun to jump on the trampoline. Wild animals live in the jungle. The secret agent protected the president. There are pyramids in Egypt. He is a great banjo player. The blue jay was on a log. Eject the movie when you're finished. The judges gave her a medium score. She is holding a wooden object. The project will be finished in July. The soldier wore all of his gear. The bridge connects the two cities. I like hot chocolate fudge with nuts. It took her hours to pack her luggage. Alright, so the J reading paragraphs now. The first one is Jerry the juggler. Jerry the giant liked to juggle and do magic. His favorite thing to juggle was jelly beans. This was hard to do with giant hands, but Jerry liked the challenge. His favorite trick was to make his jacket disappear and then reappear with a jar full of jam in it. He had performed his juggling and magic show in strange places. One was at a sausage festival in Egypt, another was at a college for pigeons. He really wanted to perform on stage in his local village, but was too afraid the village people would reject him. The next is my favorite dreams. I have written more than 500 pages in my journal. I write about everything like the time I flew on a jet to Japan or did the high jump in the Olympics. I have seen a giraffe in the African jungle. I have been to Egypt and eaten fudge on a magic carpet. During all of this, I wore my favorite jeans. My friends tell me to throw them in the garbage because of the germs they probably have on them. I'm going to wash them while I drink some juice. It will get the germs out. My dreams will also be another page I can write about in my journal. The next is two wishes. A genie can grant you three wishes. They are magic. A few days ago, I got a package in the mail. My jaw dropped when I opened it and found a genie's lamp inside. I rubbed the lamp and out came the genie. That place is like a cage, he said. Then the genie said, you have three wishes, but judge wisely. I wish I could have got one. I wish I could play the banjo, I said. Poof, and it was done. I wish I could have sausage and juice every day for breakfast, I said. Poof, and it was done. For my last wish, I want to fly on a jet like a secret agent. Poof, and it was done. If a genie gave you three wishes, what would you wish for? So thank you friends for watching this video and keep watching more neutral English accent videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.